sketchbooks on the go. So today, I'm going to get 2 of them and let's fill 2 sketchbooks together. These 2 sketchbooks I've got here are both handmade by me. I've had them on the go for a couple of years now. And this one's got maybe 2 pages left, so it shouldn't be take much for us to fill that one. And this one has about 10, I think. So they're both handmade by me, and they both have very cheap paper. So they're not watercolor sketchbooks by any means. I think they've both got just cartridge paper in it, I think. That's what it feels like, cartridge paper. The one in this, I actually think is really cheap cartridge paper because it doesn't even feel like good cartridge paper. Yeah, we're going to fill them. I made these 2 with you originally to practice certain things. So this was originally meant to be nature studies, and this one was meant to be people and places. So they kind of start that way, but then I just do my usual animals because that's what I want to do. I want to do animals. I don't think I need to waffle on anymore about these sketchbooks. I think we just need to get crack-a-lackin'. I'll probably do a flip through the pages I've done during this video, and then I'll do another video where we do a proper sketchbook tour of these 2 bad boys. finally done filling these sketchbooks. So let's have a little look at some of the spreads that I have done in this. We'll start with this sketchbook. So a lot of the pages in these sketchbooks were very much, they already had colour down, and then I just drew over the top of it. So this was a fish, and I rescued some oil pastels that were destined for the bin at school, and I've been kind of using them just for sketching and drawing and things like that. And I think it looks really cool. This one, I don't even know what I was planning with this one. I just already had some paint and I had some collage already down. So I just added a bit more paint and drew over the top. I don't even know what I drew there. Was that a seal? Yeah, that's a seal face. I can see it now. There's the eye. There's the nose, mouth. Yeah, I can see it. I didn't know what it was for a second then. Yeah, not a real big fan of these pages, but it's all part of ugly art. So here, that was already there. I just did this blind contour drawing of this cute little seal on this page. This was again with the oil pastels of a bird flying. I can't even tell you exactly what bird it was, but again, really leaning into that ugly art. This one here was, I already had this outline and I knew the bird it was, so I just kind of did a blind contour-ish drawing over the top of it. These were some cute little seals. Oh, look at them. I wanted to play around with using the Pigma Micron pen with watercolor over the top. I was also playing around with using this color palette, this Art Nouveau color palette from Kuretake Gunzai Tambi. And I haven't used them much because I'm not a massive fan of real muted colors. I've loved this color and it's about half the way gone. Like, that's the pan just there. So I love that color. That's really cool. But yeah, so I'm not a brown lover. Don't really like brown and using brown, but yeah, kind of liked doing this. This was an ink drawing. I've been wanting to start using more of my ink dip pens in my artworks a bit more, so I was having a play around with that. I think it's, do you know what? I was going to say a horse, but I'm fairly certain it was a cow. This was an octopus that is swimming away. Again, I want to start using more graphite and doing more drawing in my sketchbooks. I think that was it for this one. And I did this one as well. With this one I don't have footage of, but I did do this part of this project. Again, it was using the Micron pen with the watercolor over the top, and again I was using this paint palette, although I kind of like how this looks. I didn't use heaps of watercolor. I was trying to be quite loose. With the elephant I just used purple, which I think was it's this purple here. Just used it, and I actually really like how he kind of turned out in the end. So did I do this one here? I can't remember. This is the problem with when I don't mark it. I'm fairly certain I did this one with you guys. I have just applied on some of the pages in this sketchbook a layer of the Colour Fix pastel primer to the page, and it's just quite nice. It's nice. This one I applied with like a rubber squeegee brush thing, so it's actually come out quite smooth and I like it. This is just a Murray River cod that I was doing in bright colours because I thought, why the heck not? This book didn't have as many pages, but I don't know. I might have done that pro and I might not have. If I didn't do it in this video, I've done that fairly recently. And I've been trying to use up my old Neocolor 2s before I buy new ones. Yeah, so I've been using the brown because, again, I don't really like brown. So I thought, well, I'll use up the Neocolor 2 brown and just do some drawing with it. And I'm going to do that with like my oil pastels too, to try use up some of the cheapy ones. Especially the ones I rescue from school because they're really cheap. This is just all oil pastels. It had paint already down. But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the colour palette, but okay, I'm hoping the rain's quiet enough to keep going. Yeah, so I did that with the oil pastels. Also did this one. It's the same fish. And I do this quite regularly in my sketchbooks. I will just keep drawing from the same reference picture. It's really good because you get better at it. Yeah, so this reddish pinky magenta colour was one of the oil pastels I saved from the bin. So yeah, really happy with that find. Really like the colours there. That's a lot better colours. I like these colours more than this, but it needs a dark in there. A bit more dark, I think. Then you've got these, which again, I just put acrylic paint down. These pages were stuck together really bad, so I'm going to have to get a bit of my cold wax medium and apply it to it before I shut it up again. And yeah, so that's a seal swimming, and this is a penguin jumping with a ink dip pen. Now, this page stuck together so bad, which I'm shocked because it's just... On this page, I was using my watercolour, my Kuretake Ganzai Tambi watercolours like gouache. So maybe that's why it was just too thick. It's not meant to be used like that. Anyway, and again, I'll get the cold wax medium out on that one. This page didn't turn out as well as I was hoping, but, you know. Oh, yeah, and that is it. So I now got 2 sketchbooks that are done, and I'm going to do, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do a sketchbook tour of both of these. Keep your eyes peeled. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like button, all the buttons. Hit the button, just press all of them. And thank you very much for joining me. It's so good to be back at it. Bye! Good timing.